So it so I was watching I wasn't watching, but this is something that happened 3 weeks ago. I was uh I was listening to some music on the radio, and there was a called "I Don't Care." I can't remember the girl's last name, but I do know that her first name is, I forgot her last name, but I'll give you the music video on the description box. And when I heard the song, I always heard the audio version. I didn't hear I didn't see the music video. And when I first heard the song on the radio, I was like, okay, this song is really tight. I like the message, and I'm thinking about this song is about um black women fighting against the white standards of beauty, and just being themselves and not trying to replicate white women. And I thought that was the message of the song, but it wasn't until, I would say, actually it wasn't until till I looked it up on YouTube, because I was trying to find it on YouTube and just see the music video, and the whole idea of the song was completely different. It was actually about black women's um well, the music video was really about three black women. They were dating interracially, and people didn't like that. And typically, the people who didn't like that were all black males. I do remember two of the characters, two of the male characters. There was like a younger one. I believe that was probably like either a brother or a could be a, could be her brother, or maybe an ex boyfriend or something. And he was just kind of insecure. He saw the white boy dancing with the black girl. He was like, oh no, y'all need to go somewhere with that. And then there was the other one, which was kind of really powerful to me. It was it was this black father who didn't like his daughter dating this white boy, and he was making a whole big fuss out of it. He wouldn't let the white boy in his house, and there was one scene at the end where the father was like really outraged. He couldn't really take it anymore, and so him and the daughter were arguing about over the dude. She ended up going on a date and with the white boy, and they would like make it out in the car, and they locked the door. And on the other side, the father was like outraged. He was trying to bust that door open. He was trying to get in there and stop his daughter from seeing that dude. I was really pissed off about it, because I don't know where black women get this idea that we are so insecure when seeing a white guy. Now let's be honest. If you are listeners of Tariq Nasheed, or even if you're a Tommy listener or whatever, you know what a Negro bedwench is. And sometimes we get that little sixth sense of, every time I see a black girl with a white guy, she's bedwenching. I don't. I probably think that at random, like 70% of the time. But I don't really think, I don't really kind of get butthurt when I see that. I don't be like, oh damn, sister, um, what's wrong with the brothers? I don't do all that shit. Well, maybe once. I did it once because there was this one girl I was talking to online, but I might as well talk about it since I brought it up. I call this of niggas in a nutshell. And basically, she just had like two bad experience with brothers, and so because of those two bad experiences, I think one of them was a relative and the other one was a boyfriend. and because of that, it kind of messed her up, and she didn't want to deal with black men, and so she was just looking for white guys. And I was kind of like irritated, like it only takes two black men to fuck up your view of them. You watch white stereotypes all the fucking time, whether you know it or not. You know white people, trust me, better than black people. Maybe on the same level. If you think about it, if you watch TV, if you just go out when you work or when you go to school, you see their insecurities. You see the slimeball shit that they do. Everybody can know that when a white boy shoots up a school, the first thing they're gonna say is that he was a smart kid. He had some kind of mental illness. Um, he vented his anger by going to the gun range. He was a mommy's boy. He was bullied. He didn't had any. He didn't had a love life. Typical shit. Typical shit. But yeah, that doesn't scare you though. That doesn't scare you. Shit. That doesn't scare you. But back to the song, and I was watching it, and I was making this correlation that hold up a minute. Damn, is this thing charging? Okay, I'm back. And I was when I after I saw the music video, I was like really disgusted with it, and I was like, this is so inaccurate because black men are not that. They're not that insecure to where they want to physically prevent black women from dating white guys or any other non-black ethnicity. We know that these bitches are not loyal, especially racially loyal. So I don't really don't see the point of us trying to be like King Noble and with his bullshit saying, "Oh, we need to rape black women so we can force them to be pro-black and beat the Krakens." Just let some of these bedwenches go. Just let them be. Half these bitches ain't even loyal, even those that are dating black men. So I don't see the point. I don't like when we try to fight and save every black person, which who really isn't worth saving. And so, like, back to the music video, I was just thinking, like, I was like, who directed this shit? And I'm thinking, is it Crystal and Carolyn? Because this looked like some shit that she would write. And I'll make another video about some crazy shit she she made this week. But I'm thinking that maybe this bitch directed that video because it's so crazy. It's fucking crazy. Black men are. When have you seen a news story of a black man um attacking, or just black males attacking a white dude for dating a black woman? I think that's rare. I think I only remember like one story about, I think maybe in 2008. But the black community, we're not, black males, we're not that insecure or that trippy over a black female who dates interracially. Now it's okay to trip over Negro bedwenches and those bitch ass swirlers, because they'll date interracially, but they'll do these jabs at us like we the ones fucking up, and then that's a problem. I have a problem with that. Just date interracial. All you need to do, you swirlers, is just date interracially, and just leave black men out of it. Stop bringing up the topic of we don't. speak up against rape culture and all this feminist mumbo jumbo, and how all of us are gay or in prison and not doing shit with our lives. Go on with that BS. And when I was watching, when I saw this video, I was thinking about the movie Guess Who. Not the original, but the remake with Ashton Kutcher and Bernie Mac. When you watch that movie, you will notice that Bernie Mac's character is the insecure black man. He's tripping, he's like, he's, it's a white guy, what's wrong with all the brothers here? And I guess he's kind of tripping because he's a successful black man, and he's a raw, ultra successful black man, and it's like we're on top, we're the pinnacle now of our, we're the pinnacle black American generation. So what's up now? How come we're not the top choice? I think that was basically his strife. But if you when you watch that movie, you may kind of hate Bernie Mac's character, even though he was funny. I mean, I liked him, but you may kind of hate it and just be like, "Oh man, he just needs to let it go." This is a pro swirler generation. We're more accepting. This is our, uh, we can love each other, blindly. We don't have to. We can see gender or anything else, which is bullshit. But you know, you may not like him or may not like a guy who was like him. But the thing about Guess Who was that Bernie Mac was not the evil character in the movie. He was not. If you remember the movie, and you can watch Guess Who on Netflix. It's on currently. So if you just heard my video now, uh, Netflix will have Guess Who for those who haven't seen it yet. But when you watch the movie, Bernie Mac's character was not the bad guy. Who was the real bad guy? Ashton Kutcher's boss and his coworkers, but his boss especially. You remember in the near end of the movie, Ashton was talking about how his boss and his coworkers made fun of him for bringing his black girlfriend to work. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody didn't like it. And what happened? He had to quit his job because he was tired of the harassment. Now, compare losing your job compared to typical beef with with an in-law. Everybody has troubles with in-laws, whether it's interracial or just the same race. Everybody has troubles with the in-laws. So, you know, to me, Bernie Mac's character wasn't really that bad. I mean, an in-law's gonna find something wrong with you and try to, pick at the relationship and dissect it and see if you really love her or something like that. So Bernie Mac's character was not the bad guy. And I'm really tired of this fake outrage of black men cannot accept interracial dating. We're not the ones driving out black women from dating interracially. I'm yet to see I'm yet to see a black man who's like, I better not catch my daughter dating no white boy. You don't see that shit. You really don't. Black people, especially most of these black families, are full of women, and they love those interracial. Yes. Yes. Hello. Yes. Yeah. Man, she messed it up. Yes. Okay, sorry about that. My mom, she can. Yes. My bad. It just keeps happening. My mom, she keeps, I guess, butt dialing me or something, and if, I'll just ignore the call. But like I was saying, the black the black community. Okay, but like I was saying, because I just keep getting interrupted. Um, the black community is very accepting of the the black community is very accepting of interracial dating. So I'm so frustrated with this. People just keep calling. My mom just keeps calling me. But like I was saying, who's you have all these mixed people, and who's like, what black male you see say, I condemn all these mixed kids in the community. I condemn all this. Nobody's saying that. Just maybe just some, but they're random niggas on YouTube. But I just have to get it out there that just because black men talk about Negro bedwenching does not mean black men do not like interracial dating. Black men aren't the evil guys in the picture. We're not the ones cutting people's jobs and saying, "Oh, hey Andrew." You don't see a black boss like this. Hey Andrew, um, I see you're dating this black woman, and I don't really approve of that. So, you either just go back dating white women since you are white, and we you wouldn't have to have this awkward conversation again. You don't see shit like that. Don't confuse anger against bedwitching versus anger against interracial dating. The thing is with black men, it's like we do not like you damn swirlers putting black men, saying slick shit about black men to your white boyfriend, your Asian boyfriend, or Arab or whoever. We don't like that shit, okay? Shoot. That's it. If black women can keep their names out of their mouth, I mean, people won't even trip. People really don't trip, but the thing is, things would go a lot smoother if there was just this respect, if there was a respect. Okay, I'm aware of brothers who date white women because they talk a lot of shit about black women, like Tommy Sotomayor. And then I'm also aware of the Negro bedwenching. If we can just date interracially, if you're into that, and just stop looking at the other side, we would be okay. And that's what really needs to be done is that, okay, you Uncle Tom Negroes, if you like white women so much, stop dating them and talking about how the black women that you rarely deal with or that you couldn't really get with turned you down, and now you're on this anti-black woman rant. And if black women can stop doing this nigga in a nutshell of, oh, hey, two of my boyfriends abuse me. Now I don't like black men anymore. You need to seek some help because not every black man is like that. You know who's not like that. You know damn well that the black dude with the glasses, always studying, always getting the straight A's is not an abuser. He's not like those thugs in the street, and you know that, but you don't date him. I'm yet to see. I'm yet to see that. You you women are so you black women are so afraid to date a black man who has his shit together, who is respectable, who is nice, respectable, and has and he's who is a man who has man qualities. He's disciplined. He's all this. You can't take the time to date him because maybe his clothes aren't cool and fashionable. But you don't date him, but you're just saying, oh, let me take this other exit. I'll just date interracially. I can date the fake gangster white boy. I can do that. But no, I won't give the respectable black man a chance because, and I'm so fucking pissed off with that. Black women know the black men who aren't like the thugs they date, but the thing is, they're too worried about maintaining a certain image. Y'all will date the black thugs, and then when you feel all used up and destroyed, you go to the white guys, and you say, "Oh, that's the best alternative because all these black men are just evil. They support rape culture." But it's like you miss the good guys, so you can't even talk. But that's just my little rant. Black men aren't evil. We're not the ones firing people. We're not the ones killing people, killing white dudes over black women dating interracially. We're not going ape shit crazy. And I'm just putting it out there.